Was it the second dog that got the final sale on me there? I think it was. And there is the fog gate. So yeah, we'll see how we get on here. Can we get him on the third attempt? I guess you guys will find out. And yeah, here I was looking at the brightness settings. So what I'm watching is actually darker than what it was when I was playing. And it was still too dark. So I'm sorry if my commentary sounds a bit off at times. It's just me trying to work out what the hell is going on. What I will try and do is I'll try and amend the brightness on the video for what I was able to see, which is better than what I'm watching at the moment. So you guys get a sense of what I was dealing with. But anyway, we go for calamity once more. We take our souls and we ready ourselves for yet another dragon fight. Here he comes. So starts with the flame attack. Why do I roll into it? That is a stupid thing to do. I should have rolled to the other side or blocked my shield. Uses his head attack. I'm able to get under and get a hit in. Just the one hit though. And I was actually able to dodge the attack where he moves and kind of hits you with his feet. What else? You got one calamity head attack again. I'll get under you there. Get another couple of hits in. Maybe 3. Flame down in the arena special. Not a lot I can do about that. Goes for the head attack again. I don't think he hit me there. Heal up. Again, had to heal. Shouldn't have tried to outlast him there. I did the right thing. And then heal again. And he's just landing on top of me and making it quite difficult this time around. Uses his dive. And slaps through with the tail. So that one didn't really go as well as last time. I think we can all agree. And we learn yet another thing. Don't go for a direct attack on calamity. So what I mean by that is don't attack him from the front unless he's doing one of the exploitable attacks. Don't attack him from the rear because he's got that whacking great tail that he'll just slap you with. We have to try and attack from the sides when he's not doing an exploitable attack. And then we can go for the frontal attack when he's using one of his exploitable attacks. And I think this is the time I can say it. The trick to defeating calamity, and this is going to sound really silly and maybe a little bit elitist, but you just have to play well. That is the key to calamity. I know that sounds like a get good comment, but yeah, we just have to play this fight well, dodge at the right times, get our attacks in when we can. Unlike a few other fights where it's all about looking for your windows to heal and looking for your opportunities, calamity almost gives you the opportunity the whole time to attack, and it's just a matter of picking your battles. Is what I mean, if that makes sense to you guys. So, attempt number 4 then. Let's see if we can do a smidge better. Because that was probably the worst attempt that we've had so far. I don't think I can do much worse. As we drop down here. I know this drop doesn't rob you of a lot of health, but it still robs you of an Estus. So if you're doing this with 15 Estus, you only have 14 to fight calamity with. Luckily, I have 19 Estus, and I can't get my souls from there. I'm just going to have to focus on calamity and hope I beat him. Goes for the dive straight away. That's unusual. Can he get underneath here? No, he's going to move. Flame down the arena straight away. Calamity is taking no chances with me. He knows. He knows he's outmatched. So just try and get under. Try and get the attack where possible. He's hitting me with, I think, his feet and his tail at the moment. And the Eye of Calamity. Well, that's game over, isn't it, guys? I'm going to be taking double damage again. The fire attack might not be too bad. I get hit by it though. Well, actually it does quite a bit of damage. Wow. Oh, I can't do much worse than last time. And what happens? I do worse than last time. And actually, that was quite a long dying animation. I do hope that wasn't the game just rubbing it in my face. Right. Refocus. Calamity is not to be taken lightly. I think that's what I've been doing for the past 2 rounds. And if you take Calamity lightly, he will end you. So we're not going to take him lightly. We know what we need to do, guys. We know what we need to do. So, heading down to greet the doggos yet again. Which one is going to have the last say on our health this time? Certainly not dog number 1. I believe it was dog number 3 on this one that wanted to munch on our health a little bit. And that one wanted to dodge. Stop dodging. Taste my blade. None of that from you. And the third dog is the one that will, yeah, surprise us and have a little munch on our arm. And that's fine. That's fine. They don't do a lot of damage. You lose most of the health on the lead up to this fight from dropping. So 5th attempts. Let's see how we get on here. And do we do it here or is it on the next attempt? Next attempt. Okay, there's something that I show off on the next attempt where we actually learn where this is if you guys haven't already worked it out. Think of it this way. The Kingdom of Ulysses became Darkroot Garden and Darkroot Basin. Where do you think this is? Leave your answer in the comments now and see if you're right. But we're going to take on Calamity. We're going to take... No, we're going to leave our souls this time. Okay. I lost all my souls last time anyway, so... I guess it's not a big thing. Just sticking to him like glue here to try and get the hits in. And Calamity doesn't know what to do with himself. Well, not sure what attack he was doing there. I think he was doing his head attack, quite possibly. Flame down the arena. That's what he does when he's in trouble. And he's stomping around again. He hasn't done an awful lot of that, but he is going with that attack on this occasion. I'm getting the hits off though. Just trying to attack him from the sides, trying to get under him for the punish. That's all I need to do. Where is he? There he is. Hitting with the head again. Trying to get underneath. And doing his stampy again. He really is going for the stamping moves. That attack, Calamity, is not going to do you any good. I was able to get a hit in there. Doing his Eye of Calamity, but I got under him. And that leaves him open to my attacks again. The Eye of Calamity is exploitable. If you can dodge the Eye of Calamity when he does it, you will get your opportunities. And I just walked into the flames there like an idiot. And then he does his dive. And that's death. However, we got down to half health on that attempt, so we did a little bit better, and I was able to be a little bit more aggressive as well, which I noticed, which is always a nice sight to see. Okay, so let's see if we can do a bit better this time. You can see if your answers are correct, guys, for what I'm going to show you next. It was an unintentional show, but it's a show nonetheless. At least it's not a long trek or a difficult trek back to Calamity. At least it's just going down here, having a bit of fun with the demonic dogs, and that's all there is to it. And as long as these dogs don't get too much of a say on your health... Wow. Die. First dog wanted a munch on me this time. It's usually the third or second dogs that want to go for me. That one went down, and then this one as well. Shield up. Don't know what he was doing there. So hang on a minute. The third and second dogs that have been tormenting me for my returns back to Calamity did nothing. The first dog knew that was going to happen and just thought, oh hell no. Okay, so what I wanted to show. So we go over here and I spotted a ladder. So what does this place remind you of, guys? I'll tell you what it reminds me of. Where we face the Hydra. There's a big sprawling plain where we fight Calamity. The cliff face looks like a newer version of the cliff face we have in the basin. The ladder is behind that waterfall. So this says to me that it is where we fought the Hydra. It's certainly got that vibe. Do you guys agree? Or am I completely out with my geography there? Let me know in the comments. Right. Okay, Calamity, let's go. Let's see if we can get in this time. Go for my souls. Yeah, have those. Get a few extra souls for our troubles. Let's see how we do against Calamity this time around. What is he going to go for this time? Head sweep! That's going to do no good, Calamity! And able to get in for the punish. Flame down the arena, nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. Lands back down. Hits me with his tail there when he was doing his head move. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, that attack. Underneath again. See if I can punish him enough. A couple of hits. Hits with his tail, I think, again. Doing his stamping move again. Has not been doing that for the whole fight until the last two attempts. Maybe I'm sticking to my blue a bit more. He's doing his very exploitable flame attack. That's going to do you no good, Calamity. I was able to get 4 hits on you there, buddy. Not only that, I whiffed on one occasion, so I could have got a 5th hit. So that's not helping you. What is he doing here? Is he stamping around? I think he is. I think that's a stamping move. Flame down the arena again. That's when he knows he's in trouble. Heal up. And try and dodge the head. I think I did that time. Yeah, I did. Nice. Heal and dodge, bob and weave. Let's go. 4 hits there. Why do I roll into that attack? Block the flame, Russ. Block the flame. Don't be a fool. Calamity, that's going to do you no good if it's not hitting me, dude. 4 hits there. Down to a third health, guys. Can we get him this occasion? I actually can't see him. Blocked his flame there. And then I think that was his head attack, wasn't it? I believe. Block his fire there. I was in the position to block. Get under him. He's flaming the arena again. I'm going to hit his head. Hit his rear. Hit him again. He hits me. I heal there. And managed to dodge it somehow. Ah, he went for me there though. Come on, I can get Calamity here. He's almost down. Come on. Flame down the arena. Okay, just take a heal. Take a heal. Yeah, nice. Was able to block that. Come on. We've nearly got him. I can't really see what's going on, but I know we've nearly got him. I can see the health bar just about. Come on. He's going for his dive. I'm able to dodge it. Is this it? There we go! Calamity is down, ladies and gentlemen. Calamity is down, and that was on what? The 6th attempt? And we get ourselves the Calamity Ring, which is a troll item. We'll show that off when the time is right. 60,000 souls for our troubles. And when I was doing my live commentary on this, I lost my mind like I did with Artorias. Probably not quite as much as I did with Artorias though, because this was only 6 attempts. Artorias was quite a bit more than that. 35 deaths against Artorias. That was pain. So we'll have a little look around here. There's a few messages to read. A dragon high above the sky, out of sight of the naked eye. The people from Soft are poets, and they just did not know it. Okay, I'll stop speaking in rhyme. It is not the time. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. Another message over here, and there's an item also. If only Hawkeye were here. Indeed, Go would have been an asset to us. And we get Go's great arrows, 3 of them. And yeah, that's all there is here. So, yeah. It was a good fight and all, but I was expecting to die a hell of a lot more against Calamity, so I think we've done pretty well there. And we have enough souls to level as well, so I guess we'll head back, check out the Calamity Ring, and see what Go has to say for himself. And then we'll finish, I think, for the day. Well, I know for the day, because I'm having a look at the timestamps on my video as I'm giving you this post commentary. And yeah, hopefully this video has been as enjoyable as my normal ones. Just missing out the authentic reaction from taking out Calamity, which is a shame, but hopefully when I face Manus and manage to beat Manus, hopefully, the live commentary will be working and you can hear me lose my mind again. Let's have a look at this Calamity Ring. You receive double damage. Do not use this ring unless you're going for a suicide run, because it is not going to help you. That's a troll item if ever I saw one. Use this ring befitting of no finger, best left unknown or at least well hidden. A ring enchanted by Orange Eye of Calamity, the bringer of Calamity, double damage received by its wearer. Yeah. Just lured into a false sense of security by getting an item, only to find out that it's been made to kill you. Anyway, let's head up and see what Go has to say, and then we'll close out, and hopefully I get my outro correct.
Why, thou hast defeated Calamity? Wondrously played. Lord Gwyn trespassing upon me. That beast will never take to the skies again.
Okay, anything else to say?
This great bow, I shan't need it, but no dragons to hunt. I know not if a human could even operate it. But here, thy need outweighs mine.
There's his great bow. We'll check that out. Anything else?
I suspect thou hast taken a gander at it, but the dark of the abyss, which swallowed poor Artorias, threatens to devour our entire land of Ulyssil. It seems that this dire fate is unavoidable, but seduced by a dark serpent or no, they awoke that thing themselves and drove it mad. One's demise is always one's own making.
Okay, anything else to say?
If thine wish is to succeed poor Artorias and challenge the spread of the dark, then thou must face Manus, father of the abyss. The dark emanates from Manus himself. Even if this land shall expire, thou may be able to prevent further corrosion. But even so, one day the flames will fade, and only dark will remain, and even a legend such as thyself can do nothing to stop that.
Wanna bet? Next.
Now, do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. Wood carving is a nuanced art. I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith. In truth, how is the old chap, I wonder? Still hammering away, I should hope.
Is he talking about Jedi Master Giant there? That's pretty cool. All the lore coming together. Let's see what else he has to say.
Do not mistake my words. I cherish my work. I would have much, in truth, still. Farewell, proud human. May every honor be bestowed upon thee.
I bow to you. Go. You helped me greatly in my pursuits of taking down calamity. Made me a very happy wayfaring pilgrim. A very happy chosen undead. And yeah, we'll head back to the bonfire to level up, I suspect, and repair my stuff. And then we'll end it there. And you guys can now see why I didn't scrap the session. Had I not taken out Calamity, or had this not been a session where I was taking on boss, I might have scrapped the session because I don't enjoy post-com at the best of times. This one's gone okay, although sound did cut out halfway through the session and I've spent longer than I would have liked on it. Hopefully I'll edit it in such a way that it's not noticeable. So, we need 53,000 souls, we've got plenty. We'll take another strength, get those even. And I guess we'll repair our items as well. Not too much damage, but enough. May as well get ourselves up to 100% fighting capacity. And yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for this session, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed these episodes, please don't forget to like, share, comments, it really will help me a lot. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, or subscribe if you're new. And if you haven't already, follow me on BlueSky to keep up with everything that happens on the channel, as well as get involved in a bit of banter. And in the next session, we can go after Calamity. But until then, goodbye. Thanks for watching.